Hello everyone, welcome to the 5-Minute Discovery channel. When mentioning China, it is impossible not to mention the capital Beijing, a city that is both ancient and modern, a must-see destination for those who love culture and history. Beijing is not only the cultural heart of China but also one of the most vibrant and charming cities in the world, known as the City of Light of the billion-people country. Beijing, with its beauty blending glorious historical relics and impressive modern development, is a city that never sleeps, always shining with vitality and dynamism. This is also an ideal destination for super-rich tourists from all over the world, where they can experience luxury and class. But Beijing does not stop at the flashy exterior. This city also contains many secrets and interesting facts that many people may not know. Join me in exploring Beijing in today's video, to feel the perfect combination of tradition and modernity, and discover the wonders that this city has to offer. Before going into the content, please remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. Beijing Overview. Beijing, China's vibrant and fascinating capital, is a megacity with a long history and a constantly evolving modernity. Beijing, with a history of more than 3,500 years, is as ancient as London, and 6 times older than New York, and 10 times older than Sydney. Located in northern China, it is one of the 4 municipalities directly under the central government, surrounded by Hubei province and close to Tianjin city. Beijing is not only the political and cultural center of China, but also the second largest city in the country in terms of population, after Shanghai, with about 21 million residents. It is home to most of China's largest state-owned enterprises, and is an important transportation hub with an extensive network of national highways, expressways and railways. Beijing Capital International Airport is one of the busiest airports in the world, connecting the city to the world. With the continuous increase in the number of billionaires, Beijing has become a favorite destination for the global super-rich. The city is not only famous for its modern and massive architectural works, but also attracts tourists with impressive glass bridges, beautiful landscapes and high-class restaurants. All these factors together create a charming Beijing, inviting not only international tourists but also local people. In terms of economy, Beijing has a GDP of up to $634.38 billion United States dollars, ranking 25th in the world if considered as an independent country. This city has a higher GDP than many countries such as Argentina, Thailand, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia, Singapore, and even Vietnam. Beijing's per capita income is also among the top 50 globally, reaching around $30,000 per year, comparable to countries such as the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain and Spain. Beijing is not only a great historical city but also a modern economic and cultural center, with an irresistible appeal to those who want to experience the perfect blend of tradition and the future. The name Beijing. When we refer to Beijing, the city's name carries a profound meaning: northern capital. To get the name Beijing that we know today, this city has gone through many name changes and historical upheavals. In the past, Beijing was called Beiping, which can be understood as Northern Peace or Northern Peace. During this period, the word Jing, which is often used to refer to the capital, was eliminated, to emphasize that this city was not the capital of China at that time. However, the name Beijing has returned and has been used since the unification of China. Another popular name for Beijing in the past was Yanqing. In fact, some institutions and places, such as Yanqing Stele and Yanqing University, a university that was merged into Peking University, still retain this name. With over 3,000 years of history, Beijing has experienced many ups and downs and has been the capital of many different dynasties. This rich historical heritage has left Beijing today with magnificent scenic spots and precious cultural relics, making the city a must-see destination for those who love history and culture. Culturally and historically, Beijing is a city that not only has a history of more than 3,000 years but also carries within it the splendor of many dynasties. The city began to take shape during the Yan period and was one of the 4 great ancient capitals of feudal China. Over the centuries, Beijing has been the political center of great dynasties such as the Yuan, Ming, and Qing dynasties. Since 1949, Beijing has officially become the capital of the People's Republic of China, continuing to maintain an important role in China's history. Located in the northeast, the city is surrounded by majestic mountain ranges, creating a unique strategic location connecting to the Yangtze River basin through the Grand Canal system. Today, Beijing still preserves many precious cultural and historical heritages, deserving to be praised as the jewel in the Chinese crown. The magnificent and splendid relics from the Ming and Qing dynasties still stand, testifying to the glorious development of China's last feudal dynasties. Among them, it is impossible not to mention Tiananmen Square, the Forbidden City, and other beautiful structures such as Badaling and the Summer Palace. In addition to famous historical destinations, Beijing also has attractive places such as Zhoukou, which also contribute to enriching the cultural heritage of this city. These structures and relics are not only testaments to the greatness of history but also must-see destinations for anyone who wants to explore and feel the mystery of Beijing. On language. Beijing's influence on China is not only reflected in its history and culture, but also in its language. Beijing Dialect, the dominant dialect of Mandarin, has played a fundamental role in shaping Standard Chinese, the official language of China and one of the official languages of Singapore. Today, Beijing Dialect has become the common language for more than 70% of the Chinese population. It is not only the language used in administrative documents but also the first choice for foreigners when learning Chinese. Given China's vast land area and large population, having a unified language is essential. Although Chinese characters are the common characters for the whole country, the reading and pronunciation can vary between provinces and regions. In this context, Beijing Dialect has become the standard, helping to connect and unify the language across the country. Beijing Dialect is not simply a dialect. It is a symbol of linguistic harmony in a diverse nation, contributing significantly to building a connected and understanding community across China. With a rich history spanning millennia, Beijing is not only the political center of China but also a treasure trove of precious cultural heritage. The city boasts famous historical and cultural relics, many of which have been recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. Let's explore the must-see destinations when you come to Beijing. The Great Wall, a great wonder of mankind, stretching for thousands of miles, bearing the strength and resilience of ancient dynasties. The Forbidden City, a symbol of the power and luxury of the emperors, with fascinating architecture and mysterious stories from the feudal dynasties. The Summer Palace, a masterpiece of landscape art, once a retreat for emperors, with beautiful gardens and peaceful lakes. The Temple of Heaven, a solemn and magnificent structure where emperors performed rituals to pray for good harvests and peace. Beijing Eight-Man Relics, an important archaeological destination, helping us better understand the evolution of mankind. 13 Tombs, the mausoleum of the 13 Ming emperors, containing the secrets and cultural heritage of this great dynasty. Every relic and every scenic spot in Beijing is a living witness to Chinese history and culture, bringing visitors profound and unforgettable experiences. If you love exploring history and culture, Beijing is the ideal destination for you to immerse yourself in the mysterious beauty and greatness of human heritage. Among Beijing's great cultural heritage sites, the Forbidden City stands as a symbol of grandeur and splendor in Chinese history. Also known as the Forbidden City, it is not only the best preserved imperial palace, but also one of the largest and most monumental ancient structures in the world. The Forbidden City comprises hundreds of buildings, spread over an area of about 720,000 square meters, and is said to have up to 9,999 rooms. Its grandeur and scale leave anyone in awe. Today, the Forbidden City operates under the official name of the Palace Museum, which is open to the public to explore its treasure trove of artifacts and cultural heritage from ancient times. In 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, the Forbidden City recorded a record 19 million tourist visits. On peak days, the number of visitors can reach up to 18,000 people. Every corner of this palace tells a mysterious and fascinating story about the feudal dynasties of China. If you want to learn more about the history and mystery of the Forbidden City, search our channel. Come here, you will be immersed in the ancient beauty and grandeur of one of the most precious cultural heritages of mankind. Beijing is also home to many modern buildings. Giant shopping malls are not uncommon in such a megacity, but the building we are about to mention is not a shopping mall but a new symbol of Beijing. When mentioning the symbolic buildings of Beijing, it is impossible not to mention the Bird's Nest Stadium, a unique and impressive architectural wonder in the world. Built specifically to serve the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, this stadium is not only a venue for major sporting events but also a must-see destination when you visit Beijing. The Bird's Nest Stadium, with a capacity of more than 90,000 people, attracts visitors with its beauty and uniqueness. The shape of the stadium resembles a giant bird's nest, with steel bars curved and interwoven delicately, creating a structure that is both sturdy and beautiful. This is a testament to the fusion of traditional and modern, East and West architectural elements. Although it looks simple like a bird's nest from the outside, the stadium is actually a modern and convenient structure. The innovations in design and construction have helped this project win many prestigious architectural awards around the world. In addition to hosting the 2008 Summer Olympics, Beijing continues to affirm its position on the international sports map when it hosts the 2022 Winter Olympics. Beijing becomes the first city in the world to proudly host both the Summer and Winter Olympics, demonstrating its remarkable development and serious investment in sports facilities. With its outstanding features and profound cultural values, the Bird's Nest Stadium is not only the pride of Beijing but also a symbol of creativity and pioneering in modern architecture. When you come to Beijing, don't forget to visit this great work to feel its magic. A project that bears the cultural and artistic imprint of Beijing that cannot be ignored is the National Grand Theatre. Built from 2001 and completed in 2007, this theatre is a masterpiece of modern architecture and a prominent symbol of the city. The National Grand Theatre is impressive with a capacity of up to 6,500 seats and a very unique design. The main entrance to the project is through a transparent underwater tube, reminiscent of science fiction dreams and the unlimited creativity of art. This is the first highlight that makes visitors admire the beauty and sophistication of the project. Inside the theatre are not only large and attractive spaces but also utility areas such as shopping centres, restaurants, lounges and walking streets, all designed to create comfort and enjoyment for visitors. The centerpiece of the building is the Opera House, where concerts, operas, ballets, symphonies and many other artistic performances take place. When the stage lights are turned on, the gold-plated metal covering the theatre sparkles and attracts all eyes, creating an extremely attractive and elegant space. The National Grand Theatre is not only a symbol of the development and creativity of modern Chinese architecture, but also an indispensable part of Beijing's cultural picture. With the perfect combination of modern design and harmony of space, the National Grand Theatre is a testament to Beijing's diversity. If you love the sophistication of modern architecture, don't miss this theatre. If you want to experience the ancient beauty, go to the Forbidden City. Each building brings you a unique story and feeling, contributing to making Beijing an unforgettable destination. Beijing, the great capital of China, is not only famous for its history and architecture but also for its unique and rich cuisine. The city, as the capital of the country through many dynasties, has attracted talented chefs from all over the country, bringing a quintessential culinary blend. Beijing's cultural and historical diversity has created a unique cuisine, the most prominent of which is Peking duck, an indispensable symbol in the city's list of dishes. Peking duck is not simply a dish, but a true culinary art. What is special about Peking duck is the thin and crispy duck skin, with an attractive dark yellow color. When enjoying it, you will feel the perfect harmony between the fatty taste of duck meat and the elaborately prepared spices, creating an unforgettable rich flavor. Each piece of meat is roasted at high temperatures to achieve a crispy exterior while still retaining a soft interior. Peking duck is not only the pride of the city's people but also a symbol of Chinese cuisine loved all over the world. Served in both fine dining restaurants and casual eateries, Peking duck represents the perfect combination of tradition and innovation, giving diners a memorable culinary experience. With each piece of roast duck, you not only enjoy a dish but also feel a part of Beijing's history and culture. This is a testament to the quintessence of Chinese cuisine, where each dish contains precious stories and cultural heritage. Beijing, the bustling heart of China, is not only famous for its history and culture but also for its modern and efficient transportation system. One of the city's most impressive achievements is its extensive and sophisticated subway network. With a total length of 727 kilometers, Beijing's subway system not only runs through the inner city but also connects to neighboring areas, creating an extremely smooth and convenient transportation network. This is one of the busiest railway systems in the world, serving about 10.5 million passengers every day. With the ever-increasing demand for travel, Beijing is working to expand its subway system to nearly 1,000 kilometers in the near future. It is expected that the number of daily passengers will double, meeting the ever-increasing needs of the city's residents as well as tourists from all over the world. Each train ride is not only part of the transport system but also an urban travel experience, allowing you to explore the city quickly and efficiently. Beijing's metro network is not only a symbol of technological progress but also a perfect connection between past and present, between locals and visitors. It is this investment and development that has helped Beijing maintain its position as one of the most advanced cities in the world, where every journey is part of a larger story of the city's constant development. Finally, we cannot fail to mention a unique cultural symbol of China that Beijing is proud to possess: Peking Opera, also known as Beijing Opera. This is the quintessence of traditional Chinese art, an art form that has left a deep impression on the hearts of people and tourists from ancient times to the present day. Peking Opera is not only an indispensable part of Beijing's cultural heritage but also the pride of traditional Chinese art. With the perfect combination of acting, music, and magnificent costumes, Peking Opera brings viewers a unique and colorful artistic experience. The talented artists on stage not only demonstrate their virtuosity but also convey historical and legendary stories in a vivid and engaging way. During the Qing dynasty, especially under the reign of Emperor Qianlong, Peking Opera was considered the most elegant and entertaining pastime of the royal family. Outstanding Peking Opera actors were honored as top stars, contributing to enriching the cultural and spiritual life of that period. Today, Peking Opera still maintains its reputation and is considered a national treasure of China, often appearing in TV dramas and cultural events to promote and preserve traditional beauty. And that ends the story of Beijing, the fascinating and colorful capital of China. Thank you for joining me in discovering the interesting and unique things about this city. If you find the story interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share so you don't miss the latest videos. Goodbye and see you again in the next journeys.